Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, taught us this truth and rule well. And Shalom to the overall elect. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Barakatham. It's Brother Kazaf from the Minavah to our West Coast, coming back at it again with another lesson. All right, and, really just watching the times. You know what I'm saying? This lesson is going to be dealing with sedition. All right, and it's basically after the wake of, Donald Trump being acquitted, from inciting the violence, you know what I'm saying, which he got charged for that. He got charged for inciting that that little, I wouldn't say little, but he got charged for inciting that that riot at the Capitol building, all right, where you had thousands of people come and storm the Capitol building. Okay, and this is very big news, all right, because this devil, he incited that, man. All right, he incited that. All right, and it's not to be political, okay? This is really not. We don't care about politics, but we see through their devices. All right, and we understand that there's gonna be civil wars popping off. All right, because here you have one article that says fresh from acquittal, Trump says the Make America Great Again movement has only just begun. Right, which that's basically a mentality that these Edomites are in. All right, we went into it in the past. These Edomites want to put Jake back into slavery and basically make things as they were back in the good old days. So let me switch this lane right here. All right, and I won't really go into the article too much. It's not really much. It's a lot of bones in it. But the title says it all basically. All right, and he says that the movement is only just begun. All right, so they're gonna be making moves, man. It's gonna be like this thing is getting real, as far as the American rulership goes. All right, you got two opposing forces that's about to clash with each other. Okay, he calls the impeachment part of the greatest witch hunt in history. All right, which is a lot of witches in it's a lot of witches in the American rulership, man. All right, and when I say the American rulership, I'm talking about these senators, these presidents. All right, these because we really know who's really in charge, man. These banking family, these Rothschilds, But yeah, all right, it's a lot of witches in their in their ranks, man. You know what I'm saying? So with all the black magic that they do. All right, but that's neither here nor there. This is what it is, man. Just two opposing sides about to clash with each other, man. All right, and the Romans had the same thing, same thing happening too, man. You had the two different parties that political parties back in Rome, they were clashing with each other. All right, so let me see real quick. All right, so here we have another article right here. No, is it that one? No, it's this one. All right. So here we have another article where it says that Trump impeachment acquittal is a victory for white supremacy. All right, according to the liberals crying over a sad day in America, because these liberals wanted this president, these liberals wanted this dude to get locked up, man. All right, one side wanted this dude to get locked up, the other side wants him free. All right, so there goes, so that there alone shows you the divide in this wicked queendom. All right, this place is going down, man. All right, that civil war is about to pop off. You know what I'm saying? It's popping off, man. Like the ball is rolling, and those two sides are about to clash. All right, and 2021 might be the year it happens. All right, I don't want Ratazak, because being in this truth, man, especially what the elders and apostles have said, what they have deemed this year. They deemed this year, the year of looking forward to the day of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right, so looking to the coming of the Lord, basically, and for that to happen, all these prophecies need to pop off, with the main one being the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. All right, and it's happening, man. All right, these devils are putting the pieces in place. All right, and all these people, they buying into it all. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's gonna happen, man. But here on the sidelines, you got the sedition among men, man. The civil wars that's about to pop off. All right, they call it a victory for white supremacy, and even though it's their political what's it called, propaganda, you know, and the way it's true. All right, because the devil, you know, like he said, he wants to make America great again. When has America ever been great? All right, when they were whooping our backs, man. All right, when they had us when they had their foots on our backs, that's when America was great. All right, they had us in hardcore slavery, they had us in hardcore oppression, Jim Crow laws, you name it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's when America was great. All right, and you had you know, and you had all the situations, the incidents that happened, you know, during this devil's how do I put it to you? His I don't want to say his reign, because he's really not reigning over anything. You know, like I said, it's these Rothschilds that are in charge, and they're now pushing Biden to do all their you know, their agendas. All right, as far as the mark of the beast goes, and the jabs for the C-19, you know, pushing all that stuff out. But you know, during this devil's man, what's it called? His presidential term. All right, he you know, there was incidents where he's backing up the white supremacists, man. He called them good, fine people, you know, when he was getting elected. You know, he had a different attitude towards the rioters at the Capitol building than what happened when Jake was out there protesting for their Black Lives Matter. You know, which that's another thing too, man. We don't harp on that Black Lives Matter thing, man. All right, because nobody's black. That's first of all. Everybody's brown. All right, and another thing too. All right, that movement is straight psyop, man. All right, it's a straight psyop caused by I don't know which side, but it's a CIA movement, man. All right, it's all shills, man. You know, get people, you know, thinking they're part of something. You know, getting to get, you know, further sedition pushed out, because ultimately what these devils are trying to do is basically they're trying to collapse all the rulership systems, you know, for lack of a better term, you know, but they're trying to create that chaos so they could usher in the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, man. Usher in a new world order. Or there we go. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take down the current world order, so they could usher in their new world order. All right, where they're gonna be the ones in charge. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different rulership, man. It's gonna be a different system. You know, but that is the system that these devils are going towards, man. All right, that is the system that they're going towards. You know, I believe it's a totalitarian form of government. If what's that dude? I think it's according to Aaron Russo. You know, I think that's how he described it, man. But if I remember correctly, you know, but that's what they're trying to do. All right, so without further ado, you know, let's bring out some scriptures. You know, I'm just gonna bring out one scripture. I'm gonna close out. You know, I don't want to make this lesson too long. You know, it's just watching at times, man. All right, so that's 14, 15. All right, so let's close this out. So the book of second Ezra, chapter 15, 13. All right, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And you know, why is that? Because, you know, sedition is basically an uprising, all right, to revolt and rebel against one form of government. That's what sedition is. Oh shit, it's 5-0. Gotta put the phone down for a second. Alright, Salakia, you know, it was a motorcycle cop right behind me. Them be the ones that be pulling people over the most too, you know, so you gotta be, you know, doing this lesson in transit, man, gotta be circumspect. Alright, don't got the phone holder, so, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do the phone thing by hand. Alright, but anyways, where was I at? So basically, you know, these people are going to be, you know, like I said, the definition of a sedition is basically a revolt against an authority or a government. All right. And you got two opposing forces here in America. All right. Two opposing forces as far as leadership goes. All right. You got the Republicans and you got the Democrats. All right. You got two opposing forces. They both don't want to see each other in rulership because of their conflicting ideologies per se. All right. Because of their conflicting ideologies. So when one gets in charge, the other one revolts. And this thing is only turning up, man. All right. Like here it is. You had one side trying to lock up the ex-president for inciting violence, man. They tried to impeach him. You know, they tried to impeach him. And then they tried to charge him. They wanted to see him in prison. You never had this happen before, man. All right. You never had this happen before. So this is how you know, all right, the civil wars is just turning up, man. All right. And they couldn't do anything as far as civility goes. I'm not even sure if that's the right word, you know, but they couldn't handle it in a civilized manner because you saw this dude just got acquitted, man. You know, you saw he just got acquitted, which means he got his supporters backing him up, you know. So that means if they can't do it in a civilized fashion, they're gonna do it in Esau, you know, this devil's carnal, man. He's gonna resort to a sword. All right, that's how it's gonna pop off, man. You know, and it's already talks of this happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's just gonna turn up and turn up and turn up even more. You know, 2021 might be the year. You know, a civil war pops off in America, man. All right, just speaking as a man, you know, seeing how things are going. But that's how it's looking like. All right, this scripture right here is going to make itself manifest, man. All right. Same with Isaiah chapter, if I'm not mistaken, chapter 3, verse 2. I don't even think it's chapter 3. Hold on. Isaiah, is it chapter 3? No, it's not chapter 3. Salakia. Let me see. Egyptian. No, let's just look up Egyptians, man. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. Okay, so the book of Isaiah chapter 19 and 2. All right, and it reads, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom." Okay, so civil wars is gonna pop off, man. That's biblical prophecy. All right, and it's all part of these globalist agendas. All right, to basically usher in their new world order. Okay. So with that, I'm going to say, Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rachakodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Adawan Ratazah was edifying, you know, just watching the times. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom. On to the next.